Hey everyone, hey, it's Shannon Galladay, and I'm here live in my home office in California. It's kind of a little rainy and gloomy outside, so it's nice to have a little overcast weather. So welcome if you're joining live or watching the recording. I'd love to say hello, comment below, say where you're tuning in from, and say hello. So today I wanted to talk about the obstacles we face when we go for big challenges and 3 tips to help us to overcome those things. So if you know anyone who is facing big challenges, big obstacles in their lives, who is trying to accomplish something big and they just keep hitting challenges, then please comment below and tag them and share this video with them because these tips will absolutely help them. So before I jump in that, I wanted to share a story with you. So for me, I've reached a lot of big goals. And one of the big goals that I wanted to reach was I wanted to run a marathon. Okay, so raise your hand if any of you have run a marathon before. Running a marathon is a big deal, right? It's 26.2 miles. And mentally, it's hard. So for me, I was never a runner growing up. When we had to run the mile in school, I was one that was like not a fast runner. I didn't really want to run. And so I set this goal to run a marathon because I wanted to go for something big. I wanted to challenge myself. I felt like I was just kind of, going along and I wasn't really challenging myself. So I set this goal to run a marathon. And I think I was like 16 or 17 when I set the goal. So this was before Google, before the internet. And I set this goal. So one of my dad's coworkers had run a marathon before. So I went to her and I asked her, okay, how do you train to run a marathon? So she gave me this book. So I started reading the book and I had a training schedule and I started following the training schedule and I started going running. And, just starting out, like running a mile was hard. Running 2 miles was hard. Like even thinking of running a 5K, 3 miles, like that seems so hard. So the running a marathon just seemed impossible. It was so far away. It was awesome though, because I love setting big goals. Like I love setting hard goals. And so I just kept training. I just kept taking it one step after another. And every year for like 4 years, I can't remember how many years it was, I signed up for the marathon in Utah, the St. George Marathon. And I kept signing up for this marathon and I kept not doing it. For whatever reason, I kept signing up and then, I'd train and I would kind of go along and then I wouldn't do the marathon. And so there were just obstacles that kept coming in my way. And it would have been really easy to just be like, I think this is too hard. I'm not a runner. 26.2 miles is just way too hard. I don't think I can do it. And so, I didn't let that stop me. And even when I was going to run it with someone, so someone said, okay, they're going to do it with me, and then they didn't end up doing it with me. So I ended up running the whole marathon by myself, 26.2 miles by myself, running the marathon. And I ran the whole time, which was a huge victory for me. And at the end, I just felt amazing. Like I felt like I'd overcome something so huge that was such a big challenge for me, and it was so rewarding to do that. And I've made a lot of big goals. Like for example, like I went to a university in Utah. I went to Brigham Young University, and when I met with the counselor, before I started, I met with the counselor. He looked at my grades. He looked at everything. He said, "I don't know why you're here. I don't know why you're here. I don't think your scores aren't high enough. Whatever is not high enough. I don't know if you're gonna make it." And so I was like, yeah, right. I'm gonna do this. I'm going to make it through that university and I'm going to graduate with my bachelor's degree and I'm going to finish it. And so I love getting those challenges. And I did. It was not easy. It was one of the hardest things I've ever done to go through that 4-year degree because I hit so many obstacles along the way. And I graduated and I felt like saying to that counselor, here you go, here's my diploma. I graduated, I finished, I beat that. So anyway, every time that I've reached some level of success. Whether it was running a marathon, whether it was graduating from college with the university. Last year in my business, my health and fitness business, I had my first, weekly paycheck that was over $2,000. Whatever it is, like whatever big success you see people have, it comes with extreme opposition and resistance. And a lot of times people don't talk about that. Like, they talk about the success. They talk about all the great things that are happening. They talk about how awesome it is, especially in business. Like, you see people, like sitting on the beach and enjoying their free trip. Like, I'm excited. I'm going to the Dominican Republic in a couple of weeks. And I'm so excited. And I'm going to be sharing pictures on the beach. But I want you to know, like, that trip was not easy to earn. Like, whatever success you see anyone have, there's always opposition. There's always a fight to get to where you want to go. And most of the time, when people want a goal, they're super excited. Like, they want this goal, they want to have the success, and then extreme opposition comes and they either slow down or they quit. And that's why a lot of people don't reach that level of success, whether it's with your health and fitness goals or your business goals or your family goals, whatever it is. Like, most people, when they go for that big goal and they're faced with any opposition or any obstacle or any trial along the way, they just say, this is too hard and I can't do it and I'm going to back off. So the cool thing is, success comes on the other side of that obstacle. Success comes after your obstacles. Success comes by pushing through those hard times, by pushing through those obstacles, by not saying this is, this is going to stop me, by finding a way to bridge over that gap and by keep going. That's when we're going to see success. So I have 3 ways to help us to overcome any obstacle to get to success. Okay, so step number 1, and you want to write this down. Step number 1 is you cannot compare yourself to anyone else. I know for me, I've been guilty of this. I think everyone has been guilty of this. You look at someone and you see the highlight reel, especially on social media, right? You see the highlight reel, you see everything that's good that's going on, and you don't know what they're going through. You don't know how hard it is to get to that level. And so never compare yourself with anyone else. The only one we should compare ourselves with is us. When we compare ourselves with us, then we will see success. And for me, I used to always just compare myself with myself. And last summer, I kind of hit some roadblocks and I started comparing myself with everyone else. And that just knocked me off track. So don't compare yourself to anyone else. We are at where we're at because of that's where we're supposed to be. And we just have to overcome some obstacles and some challenges, and then we can see that success on the other side. So step number 1 is to not compare ourselves with anyone else. Step number 2 is to always focus on our vision. This is really easy and exciting to write our vision. I have my vision board over here for the year for 2017. It's super easy to make our vision board, to cut out magazines and to put it all out, and it's so exciting. But then those obstacles come and we forget the vision and we just let the obstacles take over and move us away. And so always focus on the vision. Focus forward on where we're going, not what's in front of us. Focus on the possibilities, not on the problems. Okay? Number 3 is connect with other people who are going where you are going. So if you're working on your health and fitness goals, connect with other people who are working on their health and fitness goals. Don't hang around people that belittle your goals and belittle your dreams. People that are going out to eat all the time and eating hamburgers and eating fries, don't hang out with those people. If you want to get results with your health and fitness goal, hang out with people that want to get results with their health and fitness goals. If you have big dreams for your business and where you're going, hang out with those people. Hang out with people that lift you up. Because whenever we hang out with people that don't believe what we're believing and they're not going where we're going, then it slows us down and we lose our confidence. So those are my 3 tips to help us to overcome those obstacles to get to success where we want to be. Number 1 is don't compare yourself to anyone, including me. Don't compare ourselves to anyone. Tip number 2 is to focus on the vision, focus on where we're going, focus on the possibilities, not the obstacles. And number 3 is to connect with like-minded people. Connect with like-minded people who are just like you. So if you are looking for someone to connect with your health and fitness goals, I have a free Fit to the Top Facebook group where I help mostly women, busy working women, reach the top of their fitness goals, fit to the top in all areas of their lives, physically and mentally and spiritually, and just reach all those goals. So if you want to join us, go to fittothetop.com, and we love to have you join. So have a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.